All right, human trafficking touches Las Vegas more than any other city in the country. Victims are children and adults. This morning, a group that helps fight against it, the Shero Foundation, Shero Foundation's hosting its 4th annual Masquerade Gala this year. In studio to tell you more about it, Kimberly, Josh, Spencer, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, we're super grateful for having us.
First of all, talk about Shero. What do you guys do?
Well, we actually are a resource for victims of sex trafficking.
By a resource for that, what does that mean specifically?
Well, we're a resource for other nonprofit organizations to collaborate and community partner. We're a bridge for the things that fall through the cracks.
Yeah.
So if I call on July 4th weekend and there's nowhere to stay, they'll call Shero and say, hey, we need some housing. So we provide the funding to put them in a safe house until we can get them actually bed in the counseling that they need and deserve.
I want to talk about housing for a second, because this is a critical need in Las Vegas, and it's a big hole. There is no 24/7 housing for victims of sex trafficking right now. There's ways kind of to have someone stay with someone for a little while, but there's no permanent housing because of a number of risk factors. How critical a need do we have in Las Vegas?
Well, we do. It's an extreme high need, and that's something we're putting together right now in collaboration. There's 2 different programs out there between St. Jude's and Living Grace, the pregnant girls that have been trafficked and now end up having children that end up into the pedophile pornography. So it's important that we continue to grow and create the safety for housing. So there are a few, Refuge for Women, Living Grace, St. Jude's is building now, Shannon West Homeless Youth, so a Safe Nest. So there is some housing, but the challenge is it's growing such a rate and a need. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Do you remember that? So they're all coming here now to buy our children. That could be in a mail order brides that are being grown right here.
Right.
That could be in escorts. Some of the words, our average age is 13-year-old prostitutes. That doesn't exist. Why we're still saying prostitutes on a 13-year-old child?
Right.
And by the way, it's happening to boys.
Yeah, this weekend specifically, this week is a big weekend, both for people who are trying to help and for people who are trying to victimize them. Let's talk about this gala that's coming up, because I know it's so significant to what you guys do.
I'm gonna let Spencer, go ahead.
So this is an opportunity for us to really create some greater awareness for people who want to stand against these types of crimes and terrible behavior. So we want to be able to bring more awareness to our community that this exists right here. So the purpose of the gala is to be able to unmask that. We're having a masquerade ball.
Right.
And so we really want to take the mask off the facade that there are challenges here in our own backyard, especially this weekend, as you mentioned, because of the Super Bowl. People coming into town, they want to behave badly. We want to stop that. Stand against
significant challenges. And these are young people. These are teenagers. Josh, I know you're here to kind of give us a perspective on that, but these are kids your age or younger.
Absolutely, yeah.
Why get involved for you?
Well, I just think that, you know, a lot of us don't really know what's going on, and so I think a very important thing is raising that awareness. And I think probably the biggest thing is we just need to kind of stand together, and you know, if you see something, say something, and we just have to be there for each other.
And you could do that in a big way by being part of this gala, the Shero Foundation hosting its 4th annual gala on February 9th. The info is right there. It all goes to a very, very good cause for a critical need in the Valley. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Yes, definitely. SheroFoundation.org. Please reach out to us. Please join the gala, and if you can attend, please donate.
Absolutely.
Continue to have the best day, and thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. We'll be right back after this.